All right, final email question of the day comes to us from David Dagnino, who writes, I don't want Penguin in my DCEU movies because I really love the Penguin in Gotham, and DC always kills off the best characters from the TV shows when writing them into crappy movies. Well, first of all, let me make you feel better here, David. The next season of Gotham is the final season anyway. I mean, they've made that public knowledge. Next season of Gotham is the final season. So I wouldn't worry about what they do to Penguin because that show's ending anyway. It does raise a bigger topic though. And that topic is this. I have always applauded, because I believe that one of the things that Warner Brothers has done with their DCEU better than what Marvel has done is that they keep their television universe and their movie universe separate from each other. I applaud that. That is the way to go. You give your television showrunners far more freedom, far more creative freedom when they're not handcuffed to whatever's going on in your cinematic universe. That's something that I think Marvel should learn from DC. As a matter of fact, I think they have been learning it because they basically keep their Netflix series separate. Technically, they're in the same universe, but for all practical implications, they're kept completely separate. That is one of the things Warner Brothers has done right. But let me ask this question. So then what happens is, one of the best characters the DCCW universe has, the television side has, is their Deathstroke character, who's portrayed by Manu Bennett, right? Manu Bennett played Deathstroke, probably the best character they've got in all of the DC shows on CW. He's the best character. And they just brought him back in this previous season, and his story arc was great. He's a badass character, all that kind of stuff. But then what happens? Joe Manganiello, who's awesome, big Dungeons and Dragons player, by the way, Joe is, they bring him in that post-credit scene of Justice League. And Warner Brothers sends down this edict to CW, you can't use Deathstroke anymore because we're going to use him in the movies. Isn't that the freaking point of having two separate universes? What's the point of keeping your television and your movie universes separate if you're going to bring in one character in the movie universe and they go, oh, TV universe, you can't use this character anymore? Why the hell not? Like, I get it with Batman because Batman's your most prized, valuable possession. You want to keep a very close eye on Batman. You want to protect that IP. You want to protect that. You don't want to stretch it too thin. I get it. That's fine. But what is the point of keeping your movie and television universes separate if you're going to say, oh, now that we're using this in the movie, we can't use it in the TV series? How does that make any sense whatsoever? The whole point of keeping it separate was that both the movie makers and the TV creators can have creative freedom without worrying about what the other is doing. The movies don't have to worry about what the TV shows are doing. The TV shows don't have to worry about that's the point. So if the movies want to use Deathstroke and the TV show wants to use Deathstroke, great. So why do I mean, that is, and as much as I give Warner Brothers credit for keeping their universes separate, then I go, Warner Brothers, what the hell are you thinking? If you're going to keep them separate, keep them separate. You got Flash in the movies and Flash on TV. Are you saying Deathstroke's more important than Flash? I don't know. It's just a really crazy thing. But anyway, back to the main topic here. Don't worry about your Penguin, because even if they decide, well, Penguin's got to be killed off, it doesn't matter because next season is the last season of Gotham anyway. All right, guys, listen. I had...